it is better to live as a lion for only one day than live as a sheep for the rest of my life. What do I mean? If you want to do farming and you want to live as a sheep for the rest of your life, I would rather live as a lion for a single day. Layers or broilers? Let's look into this video. We see which ones are more profitable, which ones are better. Stay tuned. This is Kataps once again. Welcome to our YouTube channel. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. And if you've been here, share, like, and comment. And please hit that notification bell because it doesn't help to subscribe and like, but you miss on any other video that comes up. Broilers or layers, which ones are more profitable? This one or layers? If you're to do poultry farming, you must understand which ones are better. So here Kataps is here to share with you which ones are more profitable. Depending on my story, as I shared with you my story some time back, that after the seminary I had to do everything. I was in the seminary when almost becoming a Catholic priest. However, I didn't make it. I came out. I didn't know what to do. You must have known my story before. I was almost becoming a Catholic priest, but because I didn't make it, I didn't abuse myself, I didn't blame myself. No, do I blame anyone. So I came out, started what I could. I was a potter on the sites. But because I was intelligent and I was educated, I knew what to do. Life can't force you what to do. You force the life. So I decided to be as hardcore as I can. So I started poultry farming. How did I start? I started with 15 broilers. If you're to do poultry farming, understand which ones are you to do. Broilers or layers. These ones, the broilers, if I'm to begin with, they are the birds that will only take you 5 to 6 weeks and they are ready. It is a bird that grows very fast. It eats a lot. It has appetite. These are the birds that they sell on the road. They sell on the roadside, and most of them are always white. Most of them are white in color. They are the birds which, when they exceed 6 weeks up to 10 weeks, they start falling sick because their weight becomes so heavy. This bird can weigh 5 kilograms because it eats a lot, and its feed is planned that it is high nutritious. However, a layer bird is that bird. The ones you see, my birds here. The ones are rare. The ones I've been watching on my channel. These birds that lay eggs almost every day. They lay about an egg in every 26 hours or 25 hours. They lay an egg. So almost every day it gives you an egg. It is made in such a way that it grows slower. In 6 months, it is ready to lay an egg. And that bird eats a little bit less food than a broiler bird. It grows within 3 years or 2 years and a half. It is ready for off-laying. So it is not a bird that gives you quick money. Yet broilers give you so quick money. I started with 15 broilers. Each bird of this size will cost you 10,000 to buy it. But the chick, the old chick, is only 3,000 Ugandan shillings. That's not even $1. Let us say it could be 90 cents. So this one, when you sell it, you have a profit of 2,000 as of today. That means if you have 15 birds, you have your 30,000 shillings profit. But if they are to be layers, a layer costs 5,000. So you cannot have that money in just 4 weeks. The layer will eat until it is 6 months to give you an egg. So, more profitable, broiler or a layer. We are saying the starting capital of this one is smaller, but the one layer is more. So, but I'm not saying it is more profitable. I'm saying the capital is less. Broilers will give you quick money. Just in 5 weeks, 6 weeks, you're able to harvest. But layers, you have to wait a little bit longer. So that's why I'm saying the starting capital of these birds is less. It's more way cheaper than the ones for layers. Usually I tell my followers, those who call me, they ask me, Kataps, which ones can we start with, broilers or layers? I usually tell them, no, look here. Broilers will make you get experience and skill, but layers will cause you stress. Why? These broilers don't need a lot of vaccination. And the vaccination you do is quick. You can vaccinate day 1, day 3, day 7. So quick. And in 4 weeks you're done. You learn how to vaccinate. You get experience on how to market chicken. You get experience on how to clean for the chickens. You get experience on how to do everything in poultry in a short time. But for a layer, it's not easy to learn. You take your time, take slow time. The time goes slowly. So that's why I say start with the broilers. But I'm not saying they're more profitable. I'm saying they're easy to start and they give you experience and skill. So if you're to do poultry farming, these ones, be ready to hustle quickly. And they give you experience, they wake you up. You wake up. No joking. These are the right birds to start with. Let's talk about marketing. These birds, you look at this one, the size of this one. Look at this. If you have no market at this age, you're sure it's going to eat your money. This bird should be sold at exactly 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks maximum. Beyond that, it's making you go into a loss. It's set in such a way that it is meant to be sold off at 5 to 6 weeks. Beyond that, loss. But of course, with layers, it's better. And again, I usually tell my people who call me that I discovered why I left broilers. I discovered that many people in Uganda, many people in Africa can afford an egg in their home, but not many can afford a hen or a chicken in their home. Let us talk an example. Give an example of your village. Look at your village. Look at your home. How often do you eat a chicken? How often do you eat chicken in your house? But how often do you eat an egg? Look at the roadside vendors. People eat Rolex, but not everyone eats a chicken. So these ones are roasted on the roadside and fried, but the egg is also fried. However, the eggs go more than these chickens. That means the marketing of this is a bit harder. If you don't have the right buyers, you don't have where you supply, you can't go into that mega project of broilers, because anytime they cause you stress. If the buyers are not there, you make a loss, and the loss of this one is not a joking loss, because you inject a lot of money in a short time. You start with any money you want, but you can, if you want to become a serious broiler farmer, inject in a lot of money in a very short time, and that is risky. The ability to fight diseases, a layer bird is more stronger than a broiler bird, because when you look at the broilers, usually have that kind of weak body. They are really weak naturally. Whether what or what, they are weak naturally. But for layers are a bit stronger. They are reborn. They are hatched strong. These ones are very fragile. Anytime they fall sick, they are hard to treat. That's why they are sold at 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 4 weeks. But the layer can persist up to 4 years. So there's more money in treating broilers, spent on treating broilers, than money spent on treating layers. So I want us to look at it in this way. Broilers make you quick money, but layers make you more money. Broilers make you money in the short run. Layers make you money in the long run. Layers are long-term assets. Broilers are short-term assets. So if you're to start, are you starting with the quick? They say anything that comes easier goes easier. Whatever comes easily goes easily. So layers, with the 6 months you struggle to feed them, you're going to get an egg almost every day. And I gave you a video on the profitability of a layer bird. You're able to achieve a lot of money. If you start with broilers, you grow to the level of a layer. Once you go into layers, if you to get rich, don't go into big commercial broiler. Go into big commercial layer farmer. Layer farmers are bigger than broiler farmers because there's more money in the layers than the broilers. You feed them, they give you an egg every 25 hours. The layer will give you an egg every 25 hours. But remember, you also to off-lay. On the off-laying day, there is more cash, more money, and better money. So please, don't rush for this quick money. Broilers require a lot of time to take care of. I remember when I was starting poultry farming, I used to be a porter on the site. So I would go in the morning, after putting in feed, then I go. Of course, I didn't have enough feeders. Then I would come back in the day to put more water, put more feeds. But when I started layers, I would put in just in the morning and come back in the evening without coming back. So basically, if you're not a full-time person, you need to do layers, not broilers. What I see with these two birds, the layers need a lot of capital to start. You may need to have all the feeders, the drinkers, because the layers need a lot of space. You need a bigger structure. Broilers can have a very small space. Look at this space I am having here. These are 100 birds in a very small space, but the layers can't fit. So it needs you to prepare properly to start layers than having broilers. Because I remember when I started layers, the very number I brought was the very number I had for broilers, but I had to increase the feeders, increase the drinkers. Plus, you have also these patches where they jump, where the birds jump. You have to put all that. You have to put laying boxes. So it is very, very expensive to have a layer bird, but more profitable. I love the layers, but they wake you up. I've shared about everything about broilers. We have shared about broilers and layers. You've seen where do lie. If you have less capital, start with the broilers. If you have less experience, start with the broilers. But if you want to go commercial, go for layers, because layers are more of commercial poultry farming than broilers. Broilers will give you quick money, but layers will make you rich.